What's going on, guys? Cliffy here. Today we actually have quite a lot to talk about. It is the first day of spring, which means that it is transfer deadline day, 1st of September here in New Zealand. So we got that to talk about. We've got our recent results to talk about, and just everything that has been going on in this career mode. So I'm going to start off first with what's been happening in the career mode, and that is a very good shot by Hamsik, very good save. So basically we've played quite a few games. We've made it through to the semi-finals of the Italian Cup. We beat Udinese. I can't quite remember the score, but we beat them quite convincingly over the 2 legs. We now have AS Roma in the semi-final, which isn't too bad. We could have drawn possibly Juventus, so I'm not really too concerned about getting Roma. Obviously, still a good side, but not... Oh my goodness, who was that? Who was that? Gargano, the substitute, who I brought on this game because basically all my defensive midfielders were either tired or out of form. So I brought him on, and he bangs in an absolute beauty in the first... Was that the first 5 minutes that he's gone and scored that? It is. It's about the first 5 minutes. So currently in the second leg against Porto, this is in... I think this is the quarterfinals as well. It could be the round of 16. I'm not 100% sure. But won the away leg 3-0. So we've got those 3 away goals, which was very, very good. And it's just gone and basically set up the second leg for us in... I don't even know where Napoli play. Obviously they play in Napoli, but I don't know the name of the stadium. It's kind of gone and set us up for, I guess, quite an easy run in the park here. And we've just gone and conceded one there. So probably not the easiest game in the world. And we're still going to have to stay switched on. But still 4-1 ahead on aggregate, and we do have those 3 away goals, which are going to prove pretty vital. As for the team's kind of taken, I guess, not really a new shape, but there's quite a few players in there that you wouldn't really expect. So Inler, obviously, a guy who's always going to be there. Higuain hasn't played too many games lately. We're actually playing the former Swansea man, Michu, who's in there, and he's been playing quite well. He hasn't been like banging in goals left, right and centre, but he's been setting them up well for the likes of Hamsik. We've got the Japanese wonder kid, Ito, or however you say his name. I always call him Ito, but it's not really Ito because he's just the 1-0. But we've got him. He's been scoring goals lately as well. One game when I think Hamsik and Higuain were both rested, both on the bench, which is very unusual because they are our 2 top scorers. And I think he got a couple, and then I think Michu got one as well. So the goal scoring options are definitely there, and the options in general are definitely there. I mean, when you think about this side, it's missing... Mertens is playing today, but it's still missing Callahan and Insigne. So there are plenty of options that we can go and resort to if we need to. But Ito playing very, very well. He doesn't really play in that holding role, in that 10 role. He's playing more out wide. But I guess just with the formation that we play, it is more of a narrow front 3 rather than a wide midfielder. Oh, Ito, you fool. What are you doing? But yeah, apart from that, it has been pretty good. Not too much has happened in the league. We've been going strong. We're not tied for second now. We are just completely in second place by ourselves, 3 points ahead of Fiorentina. Still quite a few points away from Juventus, so I think the league title is out of it. But obviously still the chance to go and win both the Champions League and the League Cup. So those are going to be the things that we really are going and focusing on a whole lot. So basically that's what you guys have all missed out on. What I am going to do for the next couple of weeks, just to try and get this career mode series finished, is just give Rocket League just a little bit of a rest, just so we can go, and because there's not too many games left. I mean, we're in like round 28, I think, of the league, so that doesn't really have too much longer left to go at all. Only 10 games left because there's 20 teams in the Serie A. I had to think about that one, and just so we can go and get through that. I mean, we've obviously got either the quarterfinals or the semi-finals of the Champions League left to go. We have the semi-finals of the league, the Italian League Cup. So plenty going on, and as I said, the last remaining games of the Serie A season as well. Oh, Michu! Put those away, son. Put those away. Now, when we get into the second half, we will go and talk about, obviously, in real life, it is transfer deadline day, and there's been a few deals that have been finalised already. I haven't really followed it too much because I have only really been up for like an hour, so I quickly had a look on my phone this morning when I first woke up, and then I've quickly, seen a few things through Facebook as well. So we'll get onto that in the second half. There shouldn't be too much injury time, and we don't really want to let Porto score here, get them back into the game. Still 3 goals to the good, so whew. I tell you what, you can score some nice long range, or hit some nice long range shots on this game. That goal that Gargano scored, that was just incredible. So a very, I wouldn't say an even first half. Surprisingly, we have actually dominated possession, which is unusual for us. Normally we have the lesser percentage. Normally it is under 50%, but today we have really gone and controlled the ball well. So hopefully we can go and do that in the second half. So now on to transfers, and obviously, I guess the big one that happened, not today, didn't happen on transfer deadline day, but actually happened the day before, and that is Kevin De Bruyne officially signing for Man City. And I can't remember how much it was for, but a lot of people saying now that Man City do have the firepower to potentially go and win the league quite comfortably. And they have started off well. They're a perfect 4 from 4. Haven't conceded a goal yet. Scored 10 in 4 games. And they're already ahead of your supposed other big 5, shall we say. Your Manchester United, your Chelsea, that I think they're actually 8 points ahead of at the moment, and 5 points ahead of, I think, Arsenal, United, and Liverpool. I could be wrong, but that's just what I remember hearing on the radio yesterday, that those were done. So that's the big one that's been done and dusted. Another one that's been going on all bloody transfer window is David De Gea to Real Madrid. And apparently it was confirmed this morning that he is going to be moving, I think for 25 million plus Neves from Real Madrid. So you get a goalkeeper back, and apparently they rate him at about 15 million. So, ooh, Hamsik, tuck that in. So much time. So much time from the captain, and he goes and puts his tie to bed. But then saying that, I did read that, and then my mate actually sent me a message just before I was doing this recording. And apparently on Twitter it has been announced that the documents did not arrive in time for the De Gea transfer. And I was just like, no, there's surely not another twist in the tail in the David De Gea to Real Madrid saga, because as I said, it has been going on all summer, and that has come off the crossbar from their player. That was incredible. So that's one. Yeah, as I said, I don't really know too many others that have happened. United, I know, have lost Javier Hernandez, Chicharito, I think to Bayern Leverkusen in the Bundesliga, and I know that Januzaj has gone out on loan to Dortmund for the season. So I guess just getting him a bit of experience. But apart from that, I don't really know too much else that's happening. I know United are also trying to sign. They're also trying to sign some young kid that plays, I think, for Monaco. I can't remember his name. I think it's like Material or something like that. I mean, it's not Material, but it's something like that. It's written like that. But yeah, apart from that, I don't really know what other transfers have been going on. I get it's one of those things where the deadline day has only just started, and it's normally like towards the end that you start getting all these big transfers and all these rumours that start coming through. So it's going to be interesting. I think most clubs, have done most of their business now. I think, there's obviously always going to be deadline day deals, but I think most clubs now, and this was set, I guess, by Chelsea a couple of seasons ago, maybe it was even last season, really go and get your transfer deals done early on in the transfer window, and it just puts less pressure, and it means that you can go and really focus, I guess, on the squad you have. It also allows your players to focus, because they're not wondering, oh, is such and such going to join, is he going to go and take my place? Oh, Hamsik for another one. He gets it, banks it in, and is that 3-1 or 4-1 on the day? 3-1 on the day, 7-1 on aggregate, and just absolutely smashing it at the moment. So, ooh, they make a sub too. They make a sub. Sorry, 6-1 on aggregate. We're on 3-1, not 4-1. What am I saying? So yeah, I don't really know what else is really happening. I mean, Arsenal have been linked for a striker all transfer window, so whether they're going to go and do that, whether Chelsea are going to go and look potentially for another centre back, because they have been shaky, to say the best, at the back this season so far. Oh, off the post, Gargano. He's put in a great performance today for a guy who was starting on the subs bench. He has obviously scored. He scored the first goal. He's almost gone and scored a second one there. So very, very interesting. And Jackson Martinez may get another one here. He's dipping and diving, weaving away. Sillison can't stop it. So what an entertaining game this has been. 3-2. And obviously the game on aggregate dead and buried. But 6-3 on aggregate is a very good score over 2 legs. Very attacking football being played by both sides. So it'll be very interesting to see who we get in the next round. As I said, I can't remember if this is the quarterfinals or it is the round of 16. It's one of the two. I think, to be honest, now that I think about it, I think it is the last 16. Martinez going again. Player goes down, potential dive, but no, it's not going to matter. Napoli move on to the next round. Thanks to this 3-2 win at home, obviously winning 6-3 on aggregate to make it through. And that is without Higuain and Insigne and Callahan as well. So things are looking very, very bright coming towards the end of the season. And Porto got me in the end. They went up over that 50% position. We went down to 49%. But anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap this video up here. If you have enjoyed it, please make sure you leave a like. If you are new, please do subscribe. Make sure you check out my Facebook and Twitter links that can be found down below in the description. Tomorrow, we've got the second game of the European Tour on Don Bradman Cricket. You guys seem to love the first episode. Got a few changes for the second episode as well that have been suggested by you guys. So thank you very much for that. Hope you're enjoying your week so far, and we'll see you tomorrow.